guys, I just wanted to start off by saying that I'm probably the most awkward person ever, so this tutorial might be a little awkward, but bear with me. A lot of you have been requesting that I make tutorials for a while now, and I promise you, I have not been ignoring you. I've just been really, really busy, but today I have a few free hours before I have to take another dance class and teach, so I want to go ahead and try and teach you guys how to T-step. Here we go. Now, I don't want to say that a T-step is simple, because a lot of shuffling isn't simple at all. It's simple once you practice it enough, but at first it's definitely not simple to learn, yeah? So a huge part of the T-step, especially, but with a lot of shuffling, is you have to be able to really be comfortable with your weight change. Yes, you constantly are fluctuating your weight from your heel to your toe, heel to your toe, yeah? So when I do it from this side, heel to my toe, heel to my toe, yeah? That's a huge part of shuffling, and especially in general the T-step, yeah? So when I'm going to show it to you guys, I'm going to go ahead and keep my other leg up for now so that you can just really concentrate on what my supporting foot is doing, and then eventually I'll add in my taps and show you guys how to add your feet so both of your feet can be doing something at once, yeah? So we're going to start off. Most people, when they teach a T-step, they teach it a little different than I do. A lot of people like to start from this first position. I am a professional dancer and a professional dance teacher, so I will be using a lot of technical dance terms. Bear with me. A lot of people like to start in this first position, or even like a third, and they like to use their toe first, so they go in with their toe, yeah. For me, I don't know why, but I like to go out with my heel first. So I'm going to go ahead and teach it to you my way. And if you find that it's not for you, then maybe start with your toe first, yeah? First and foremost, like I said, weight change is important, so maybe you will want to just practice at home, just picking up your one foot and rocking back and forth like I showed earlier, because that really will help you get more comfortable with changing your weight, yeah? So we're going to start with our foot up, and you're going to have all of the weight on the ball of your foot, which is your toes. So you want to have all of your weight forward, yes? So you can lift up your heel and rotate it. So we're going to lift up the heel and turn it out. Then we're going to move all of our weight back into the heel so our toes are free, and we're going to move our toes in. Yeah, so I'm taking my weight back onto the ball of my foot, and I'm moving my heel out. Then I put all the weight in my heel and move my toes in. Yeah, and it's very hard when you're trying to do it really, really slowly, because you really have to be in control of your body. So once you do it faster, it will feel a lot better, trust me. I know it feels weird at first. So we're going to pick our heel up. Like I said, all the weight is going to shift to the ball of our foot, and we're going to turn our heel out. Yeah. Then we're going to move it all the way back onto our heel and turn our toes in. And then we move it back to our toes and turn our heel out. And back to our heel and turn our toes in. Yeah? So even just think about going out, in. Like if you're just standing still, you can rotate your heel on the ground. Yeah, just to give you like a little feeling, because that's basically what your supporting foot is doing. Yeah, it's just turning in, out, in, out. So you can practice just like that too, just getting the motion of turning your heel and toes in and out. It'll really help, trust me. So you're going to pick your foot up, and you're really going to focus on the weight change, weight change, weight change. Yeah, and then we're going to go ahead, once you feel comfortable with that and you feel like you can speed it up, you're going to add your second foot. Now your second foot kind of just taps wherever you would like it to tap. I've seen people do it where they tap their heel out, and then they put their foot back down to the first that they started in. So they go in, out, in, out. I've seen other people do it where they only tap to the back. So they're going tap, 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 tap. I've seen people do it where they only tap to the front and they're only tapping here. Yeah, or you can do it, I like to go front and back, front and back. That's why I do both. And I go like this. Yeah. So what you're doing, let me break that down because that was not helpful. You're going to go ahead and turn your heel out like we practiced. And as your heel turns out, your foot taps down. Yeah, so I'm tapping down. Then as my toe turns in, I get ready to tap to the back. And I tap back. And my toe turns in, and you're ready to tap forward. Yeah? So what you want to think about is every time your heel is turning out, out, your foot is touching down. So I'm either touching front or back or to the side, wherever you may want to touch. But that's every time your heel turns out, yeah? So every time your heel is facing the front, you want to think about tapping. Then when your toe turns in, you want to think of that as your prep for the next tap, yeah? So I'm prepping, so that way when I turn my heel out again, I can tap back, or wherever else I may want to tap, yeah? So always think that when you're turning your toe in, it's your prep to go out next again. So that looks like this. We have our foot up and we turn our heel out and we tap down. Then the toe comes in, then I tap back. Then my toe comes in, then I tap front. Then it comes in, and then I tap back. Yeah? So let me face this side a little bit, maybe that'll help too. You want to tap, your heel turns out and you tap front. Then your heel and your toe is going to turn in, prep, and then your heel turns out and you touch back. Yeah? So again from the front. Sorry, it's my jam. I'm horrible at this. Okay, so you're gonna turn your heel out and tap front, and then your toe comes in and you tap back. Then your heel comes in, then you hit front, and your toe comes in, and your heel turns out and you hit it again. Yeah? So like I said, every single time your heel hits out, you're tapping wherever you want. And every time your toe comes in, you want to think of that as a prep for your next tap. Yeah? So you want the heel that's tapping down and the heel that's turning out to be hitting at the same time. Yeah, so I'm hitting down. See how both my heels touch the ground at the same time? Down. Yeah? So to turn your heel out, like I said, you have to have all the weight in the ball of your foot. So that automatically means your heel should be coming off the ground a little bit as it turns in. Yeah, so that way it matches the other foot that's coming down to touch. So I'm hitting out. Yeah, then I come back in, then I hit out. Just like that. And then as you get more comfortable with it, you can speed it up and switch it up. Tap your foot in different places. Maybe not tap it at all and just keep it up. You can play around with it a lot, yeah. The main thing is just really getting the out, in, out, in. That's the trickiest part. And then after you nail this, it's kind of just natural to put your foot down. It kind of just comes naturally, yeah? But if it doesn't, then think about what I just told you and think that both of your heels hit out at the same time, yeah? And your toes, your prep, and then you hit out again, yeah? So then once you get it a little bit more, you can speed it up and it'll look like this. Yeah? Again, that looks like this. One more time, and I'll show you different ways to tap. So just front. Now just back. Ooh. And then if we switch it up. Yeah, so you can even do tap front, then back, then front, then back, then front, then back. Yeah, switch it up. I hope that was at least somewhat helpful for you guys. I'm going to try and do a running man tutorial very soon too, and a Charleston one for you guys. Yeah? I hope I was able to at least help some of you today. And I hope it wasn't too annoying or awkward. Thank you for watching, guys.